Okay, this is assignment 3 for the uh, principle of programming. So we'll start with question 1, which is to convert the task 1, 2, and 3 into functions from previous exercise while passing x and y as parameters. So I'm going to go over the task 1, 2, or 3 over here from the assignment 2. Now, I already made functions from assignment 2, so it's kind of I'm just kind of redoing it over here. But let's say we want to create a nested list based on x and y, and as a two-dimensional Python list. So we'll be creating a list of zeros first, and then use a list comprehension to create a list of lists. Uh, Now, several conditions have to be made that the max number x and y has to be no more than 5. So we need to add a condition over here that if it's more than 5 for x or y, you will raise an exception. But other than that, you will use the list comprehension to get your result. For task 2, similarly, we'll start with a empty list. Same thing, the list comprehension method we use for task 1. And you will conditionally change the values to 1 based on if the mod value is equal to 0. So you do like a double nested for loop. You do a nested for loop for row as well as columns. So if the values or if the modulo value is 0, you will change that to 1. Otherwise, it just stays the same. So you can see that this is the result that comes out of it. Task 3 is to traverse over the list to find the 1 and then print the index in that list. And if we want to traverse over the list, it's very similar to task 2 in the sense that you're both using the nested for loop in the sense that you look into each value uh, for both x and the y, and the value equals 1, you print the list out. So this is the result from this function. Onto the question 2. Question 2 is also pretty straightforward. We will want to calculate the surface areas of a sphere. The formula is 2 times pi times r to the power of 2. And we'll create a function for that with while passing the radius as parameter. Now for pi, I decided I would just use the pi value, the constant pi value from the math module. It's part of I believe it's part of the built-in standard library, so you can just import it from there. You would just return 4 times math, the pi value from the math module, and times radius to the power of 2. Then this will get you the result. And here is a sample run. We'll have the radius of 5, and you will try to print out the spherical areas with radius 5. And here you can see that it is 314.1592653589793. So yeah, this is that will be the all for the assignment 3.